The intercontinental ballistic missile that was fired yesterday from North Korea. This is a Hangsong 14 type missile. It's a step up from what we've seen before with North Korea. This actually sort of goes outside the Earth's atmosphere up to, a distance above the Earth of some 1,500 miles and has the potential to fly, plus of 4,000 miles. It also will have a reasonable payload. Perhaps up to something like 500 kilograms, half a ton. So this is a new area that North Korea has got into, and not only brings Japan, one of its main targets, into its target area, but I suppose more significantly also a number of states in North America, including Hawaii, and also countries like Australia, which the North Koreans have also threatened. So in capability of missile terms and delivery, it is a major step up, and they seem to be making progress week on week. I think this is a key game changer. Lots has happened, particularly over the last 12 months, but hitherto they have not been able to project a missile much beyond sort of 500 kilometres. Now they have done this with this missile, and as an ICBM, and the makeup, and we know how it's made, we can extrapolate that actually it potentially has, a range of up to 4,000 miles, possibly a bit more. So that is the game changer in terms of delivery. However, having said that, the warhead, be it nuclear or chemical, this is another area, and they do not seem to have been doing so much work on that. And actually marrying the warhead to the missile is probably the biggest challenge, which they appear not to have progressed on. So it is a huge concern they can now deliver something a great distance, but delivering a nuclear warhead over that distance, I think is still, they still have some way to go. We haven't seen them testing nuclear warheads recently, but they do have, the slightly less dangerous sort of atomic warhead, as it were, that they have proved that is successful. I think slightly more concern at the moment is actually if they attach a chemical warhead, which is a lot simpler. And we've seen the North Koreans use the deadly nerve agent VX in the murder of Kim Jong-un in Kuala Lumpur a few months ago, and that indicated that they have considerable amounts of VX, up to 5,000 tons. Now, half a ton of VX in an intercontinental ballistic missile fired is more likely and more practical, and they could probably do that. So that is a concern. But it's interesting the mockery that President Trump is doing at the moment, really relying on the Chinese and the South Koreans to sort this problem out. But I think now that there is a possibility these missiles could reach North America, and we know that they could probably do a chemical weapon very, very quickly, one might see a little bit more proactive activity by the Americans to ensure that that doesn't happen.